Buying a brand new home sounds simple, right? You just choose your lot, your floor plan, your interior finishes, and you wait until move-in day, and that's it. Well, the truth of the matter is that new construction isn't just plug and play, and if you don't have third-party representation, you could be signing paperwork that doesn't protect you at all. I'm Jamie Mushaw with Jamie Mushaw Real Estate, and if you're new to our channel, we cover all things Southwest Washington, including Vancouver, Camas, Battleground, and surrounding cities, as well as the Portland metro area and all things real estate. Buying new construction seems easy until it isn't. When you walk into a new home sales model, the representative that is there is to look out for the builder's best interests and their bottom line, and not necessarily for the buyer's best interests. So we want to talk about contracts that you're signing, the importance of inspections, and why third-party representation is important and can save you big. So stick around if you want to avoid making common mistakes and save yourself time, money, and stress. Or when you walk into the new model home, that the representative there is there to represent the builder's best interests, and the contracts that you're signing are also in the best interests of the builder as well, and not there to protect you. So when you're buying a new construction home, it's very important to understand who represents who and why having third-party representation is important to you. Those reps in the model home are trained to promote the builder's interests, timelines, upgrade packages, and minimizing concessions to you when you go to purchase a home. And without your own agent there, you're entering into a process without an advocate to look out for your best interests. And the belief that not using an agent gives you a discount is a myth, because the builder has most likely already built the cost of having third-party representation into their marketing. And if you don't have representation, that money that they've already carved out is going into the builder's pocket. So what is the value in having a third-party representation for you when you're purchasing new construction? Again, those builder contracts are not standard forms. They are specifically designed to protect the builder's interests. You need to have somebody that understands all the clauses that are in there in the contract, and the timelines that you're going to be on, and any inspections that you may possibly be able to perform while your home is under construction. So additionally, beyond that portion of the contract, there is also the negotiation process. You want to make sure that somebody can go in there and negotiate some items in your favor, whether it be appliance packages or upgrades or closing costs or any type of advantage that you can get in order to purchase that new construction property, because the sales rep is not always going to bring those to the table to you. Again, they're there to protect the builder's bottom line. Additionally, builders may offer incentives, whether it's with their preferred lender. And if you are going to go that route, you need to make sure that you have another lender that you're going to cross-reference whatever lending packages that they're offering, because sometimes there's hidden costs in those where you're ultimately paying for this cost savings product that they're giving to you, where you could probably go to another lender that will match whatever they have that they're offering, or even sometimes beat what that offer or what that builder is offering in terms of the lender packages that they typically have for incentives and whatnot. Lastly, we want to make sure that your loan approvals are meeting the deadlines, so it doesn't give any options for the builder to adjust your contract. We want to make sure that you're getting into the design centers and choosing out all of your upgrades in a timely manner. And you also want to make sure that you are hitting all of your inspection periods. It's very important. And we're going to cover the inspection portion next here and talk about exactly what that means when you're buying a new construction home. So now we're going to talk about inspections during your home building process. A lot of builders do not love this process because essentially you're picking apart their home and things that an inspector is finding that need to be corrected before you move along in the process. And there's usually 3 different inspections that I would recommend. It's pre-drywall, pre-drywall inspection. That means before all the drywall goes up in the house, you're having the plumbing and the electrical that's being ran in the house checked, post-drywall inspection, and then your final walkthrough. So your pre-drywall is going to make sure that all of the electrical is ran properly to the electrical panel. All of the plumbing is installed properly as well, because those are the two main key components behind the drywall that you obviously can't see when the drywall goes up. And this gives you a great opportunity to have possibly the water ran in the house, see if there's any leaks happening within the pipes that have been put into the home. It just gives you a great look of things that are going to essentially be hidden within a month after the pre-drywall inspection is completed. So after the pre-drywall inspection is completed, however long it is that the builder takes to get drywall put in and all of the finishes, it could be several months from that pre-drywall inspection that you're actually going to do your post-drywall inspection. And when you have your post-drywall inspection done, essentially it's just an inspection that's going to go through the entire house, making sure all the electrical outlets are working, plumbing is working, appliances, dishwasher, stove, any maybe jetted tubs that you have, all the windows are opening and closing properly. And lastly, making sure that the house has also been insulated to code where it needs to be up in the attic and down in the crawl space, if in fact that it does have a crawl space. And the reason that we do these inspections is because, you know, not everything is done perfectly when a home is being built. Some mistakes are made, not intentionally, but we want to make sure that the builder goes back and corrects those items prior to you moving into the property, because some of those things may be covered under warranty, and we want to make sure that if they weren't done correctly prior to you moving into the home and you have issues with them down the road, there's some type of record saying, hey, we were having issues with this prior to moving in. It was in our inspection. We asked to have it corrected. So this is the reason that you want to have an inspection done prior to moving into the property. And then so after you have your post drywall inspection done, you know, you will go through and do you know, a blue tape where maybe touch-ups need to be done in the house, and anything that comes up in that inspection, you're going to do a final walkthrough and essentially make sure all the items that you've requested from the builder has been completed. And you're also going to talk about your warranties that go with the home at that time as well. And you want to make sure that you have a clear understanding of how the warranties work, because you only have limited warranties on certain items within the house, and it's going to vary from builder to builder on what type of warranty that you have on certain things within the home. Building a new home can be exciting, but there are certain processes that you have to go through in order to make sure that building a home is not only successful, but you want it to be a fun process, but also making sure that you're protected throughout that process as well. And that's why it's important that you have somebody that is there to be in your best interest when you're purchasing a new construction home. So when you're having that new construction home being built and you have the third-party representation, you are making sure that you have someone there is protecting you contractually throughout the process. You're making sure that someone is there in looking after your best interests, and that making sure that every phase of the construction is going smoothly. And most importantly, if something comes up within your build, that we're holding that builder accountable for correcting this home that you're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on. And we just want to make sure that the process goes smooth and that you're not having any issues after you move into the home. Building a new home can be an amazing experience. It's just different than buying a pre-owned home, and having that third-party representation there for you is making sure that you are looked after not only contractually, that all phases of the building process are going the way that they should be, and lastly, if there are any questions that you need to ask, that they are answered in the way that you want them to be answered. And if any issues come up with the home that you're building and spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on, that we are holding that builder accountable to correct any items that come up in any inspections that we're doing, whether the builder likes it or not. I've helped clients navigate through contracts, timelines, upgrades that they should put into the home, different design aspects, and just overall making sure that they're staying within budget, which can also be a key component of building a new construction home, all while they've walked away and absolutely love the home that they've built without stress. So if you're looking to build a home in Washington or Oregon, I'd love to be that advocate for you to help you through that process. And if you love our videos, make sure that you like, subscribe, and if you have any comments, feel free to comment below. We also have a weekly free newsletter that we send out, so feel free to sign up for that as well, and we'll see you in the next video.